Minecraft is located in medieval times, and we can see that with this type of weapons and also the armors, besides the structures are made of wood and stone, because during this time, in real life a lot of stone and wood was also used. But even the developers have said multiple times that Minecraft is made in medieval times. But what if Minecraft was set in another era, like the Caveman? For this, we'll go to our interdimensional time machine. Come on! But then, what animals could we find in the prehistory of Minecraft? Well, impressively, today there are animals that were in prehistory, such as turtles. The first turtles arrived 250 million years ago, so these animals would have arrived in Minecraft a long time ago. Perhaps they could be larger or there would be more species, such as the imposing alligator turtle. There were also some types of birds, but one of the oldest is the pelican. We can practically confirm that the pelicans had reached Minecraft. Another animal that at the same time is a block is a sponge. It is estimated that it exists more than 700 million years ago. The sponge was planned by Notch from the first versions of Minecraft and is already working very old versions, but later they eliminated its function and it took a long time ago to appear again, although the possibility of its function is quite high. Crocodiles are one of the oldest animals on the planet, but let's remember that crocodiles are completely banned from Minecraft and they will never be added. Those of Mojang don't want us to kill crocodiles, and above all, they don't encourage children to coexist with crocodiles. Given that, in Florida, USA, it is very common to find crocodiles on the streets. A well-known animal in prehistory was the saber-tooth. Well, this ferocious animal could have reached Minecraft. We would even have to fight against him. A very interesting fact is that the silverfish would exist. The silverfish, or in some parts of the world known as stonefish, are animals live in humid places and also under stones. Such maybe in this way we would find groups of attentive silverfish to able to attack you. There are many other prehistoric animals that could be added, but one of the most important is undoubtedly the mammoth, and without a doubt the mammoths would be added to Minecraft, and we will have to fight against these beasts to get shelter and armor. Obviously there will be no diamond armor, for example. The only one that would exist would be the leather one, obtained from animal skins. With this we can see how Minecraft would be a constant fight against wild animals. That would be the greatest difficulty of the game, because in this era zombies wouldn't exist. Forget about creepers. Practically all the hostile mobs that we know wouldn't be like this, because the fights would be against beasts, but the spiders would exist in this era. In fact, it is very possible that the current Minecraft spiders come from prehistoric times. Possibly, spiders didn't evolve and they stayed that big, as it happens with crocodiles, or with the animals that we have seen before. Actually, spiders could be one of those few species that survived the prehistory of Minecraft. With this information, we can confirm that the spiders would be in this era, and very surely the string will be also obtained in the same way, and those create bows. Perhaps the crafting table wouldn't exist, since this table is quite advanced for the time, so somehow our inventory would have maybe more crafting options. The cavemen already used bows, but the weapons par excellence were the spears. The cavemen used stones, bones, and wood to create their tools, and the swords wouldn't be the main weapon, they would be this type of spears. With this, we could hunt food, maybe we could get better spears using other types of stones, bones, or wood, and truly would be great fun hunting with this type of spear. After a long hunt, we wouldn't even use furnaces to cook, we would use the current mechanics of campfires to get food. It's funny how many Minecraft mechanics fit perfectly for prehistory, and since we are talking about food, meat wouldn't be the only one. These human beings got a lot of berries from the forest, so berries would be another very important food for Minecraft, and it is possible that in the first versions of this game, there already existed different types of berries. One of the essences of Minecraft is the build, so these basic tools could help us to get materials. Cutting down wood is a very simple action that could be done, and with these basic blocks we could build. The cavemen used skins, sticks, straw, stone, leaves, and little else to be able to make their houses. It will be very interesting to build with these materials. In Minecraft, the most typical thing is to make a medieval house. Well, here the most typical thing would be to create cabins, although I am sure that this wouldn't limit the constructions. Even being in prehistory, surely people could build everything. Like for example, Minecraft is set in medieval times, but people people can build modern things if they want, and it will certainly be interesting to see modern medieval constructions in this prehistoric world. But that does forget about modern blocks such as glass or quartz, and in no way think about redstone, because obviously it wouldn't exist, and the lightning wouldn't be with luminous blocks, since fire would be our only lightning option and also of survival at night. Torches will surely exist, since these are made of pure sticks and fire. But what about the structures of the game? Well, forget about the desert temples. The mine shafts wouldn't exist either, much less the spawners. The complex strongholds wouldn't exist either. There would be practically no structure in the game. But what about the villages of Minecraft? Cavemen were in groups, right? Well, yes, human beings have always helped each other in groups, but cavemen during the Paleolithic age weren't at home. Humans began as nomads. They didn't stay in one place, but rather explored, and took refuge at night in small caves, but they didn't stay to live there. So no, there would be no villages. The Minecraft dyes would be more useful, since the cavemen painted the caves where they stay at night. We would also see more types of chiseled stone, and who knows, maybe we could engrave messages on these stones. Given that we are talking about the caves, there is something important to mention. Although the construction essence will continue, the mining essence wouldn't be the same. In fact, we couldn't mine in any way. At most, we could scrap a little rocks and little stone, but cavemen didn't really mine. They only collect bones and stones from the ground. In this case, Minecraft wouldn't be called Minecraft, because mine of Minecraft means mine. But here the interesting thing is that Mojang would get updates, so maybe at some point the civilization update will arrive or something like that, where the Minecraft game would go from Paleolithic, where humans are nomads, to already create a small civilization in the Neolithic age. Players would wait for this update, and then it would come a pretty caveman town, but already a little more established. Maybe they would put more crops, and maybe even in this update they would put little wolves, since at this time human beings began to tame animals. Even through updates, they would add perhaps other cavemen. They would not be villagers as such, but the other cavemen. And they could introduce exchange systems. Emeralds wouldn't exist, but we could perhaps exchange stones, sticks, animals. Imagine being able to exchange a stone for a pig. Around this time, the exchange of animals started. Even if we compare it to the current Minecraft, we have to wait for Caves Update 1.17 and 1.18. Caveman Minecraft would be hailing Metal Age Update. The Age of Metals was super important because here they began to forge metals, and the human being discovers copper and iron to be able to create more utensils. Also, the construction were already much more advanced, and they began to create a wheel, where later the wheel will be very powerful. This update will be the biggest that Caveman Minecraft could do, because here they would put the furnaces and the anvils. Therefore, the iron and copper would arrive, and the most advanced tools that the game could have would be iron tools. Even so, with this update, mining would be too basic. But we have the last questions. Could Nether exist? Well, maybe yes. The Nether is just a different dimension, so it could perfectly exist. If somehow the caveman managed to enter the Nether, obviously there would be bastions. The end could also perfectly exist, because it is a different dimension in the same way, and it shouldn't affect. In fact, the colonizing Endermans could also exist, and they could have transport perfectly from the end to the overworld. But without a doubt, the most exciting thing is that surely those giant fossil creatures would be alive at this time. Let's remember that Minecraft fossils are made not to know what they are, and so far Mojang hasn't said any clue what these structures were, because in this prehistoric Minecraft we will know the whole truth. Tell me below in the comments what moral would you give to this whole video. It impresses me how the human being has evolved so much over the years. I hope you liked this video a lot. It took me too many hours to do it. Remember that I post content every third day. See you in the next video.